Let's go. Morning. Leaving the fire station. Pulling out. Heading to the gym. Got my headphones on. Ready to crush the day. Shoulders. Forearms. It's a good day. Always fun to pick on the shoulders. Always fun to pick on the shoulders. Great shift yesterday. Absolutely crushed the day. Wish we could have caught a job. We did not. We did not. Had a couple of possibilities that just didn't pan out. But it was a great shift. It was a great shift. Got a lot done. And now it is time for episode 250. This evening, Chief Ike, episode 250. I'm excited. He's fired up. The hype post yesterday, the reel is just 4 clips. It's a clip from it's 100, 150, and 200, I believe, each one, and he's just getting more and more hype in each one. The hats change each and every episode. I'm just excited for what he's going to bring to the table tonight, because if you know Chief Ike, he always absolutely brings the passion and the energy. And I don't know if there's a person that knows more about tactics than Chief Isaacson, and the sheer number of fires that they make up there in Escambia that he has the opportunity to be a part of. And so it's just, I'm always excited to have a conversation with Chief Ike, and I hope that everybody logs in and is there tonight, bringing their questions, bringing the absolute best of the questions, so that Chief Ike can crush them and knock them out of the park. So that's tonight at 8 p.m. If you don't know about it, I don't know if you're under a rock or just Chief Ike, episode 250. Huge milestone to hit 250. Very, very proud. And I've talked about it before. I'm not the most consistent person in the world. So I'm extremely proud of the fact that the scrap has been so consistent. It's been one of the most things I've been most consistent at. And yeah, I really am excited and proud. I don't know another way to say it than to hit 250 today. And I'm excited for tonight's show. So hopefully you'll tune in for that. I'm reading The Speed of Trust, which I'm winding down. It's the book I'm reading. It's the third book of this current V50. And it's really shaping The Speed of Trust. I bought 11 different books to research for the Culture Forge class that I'm teaching at Firemanship. And far and away, I think this is the one that's had the biggest impact on that class. And the book is called The Speed of Trust by Stephen M.R. Covey. And it's Stephen R. Covey's son, who his dad wrote one of my favorite books, which is The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. But The Speed of Trust, man, it's just a phenomenal book. Today I was reading in it, and it talked about keeping commitments. And it is so much more than just saying what you're going to do and then doing it. His contention in the book is that nothing destroys trust faster than to breach a commitment that you made. And it sounds so simple when you say it like that, but you know, you really have to look at yourself and examine yourself in the mirror and say, man, am I keeping those commitments I said I was going to keep? Am I damaging the trust? You know, because I've made commitments to myself as a battalion chief, you know, with Firehouse Vigilance, with the scrap. I've made commitments to myself, and I can look at it and honestly say, holy smokes, you know, and I'm not saying that people keep score. I don't think they're studying what you do and keeping score. But if you're responsible for people, especially in a leadership position, and you make a commitment or say you're going to do something, even flippantly or offhandedly say you're going to do something, and then you don't follow through, it's filed away. It's filed away. I think human beings just naturally, I hate the term keep score, but I think they just naturally file it away and say, oh, he said he was going to do that, but he didn't. Chink, tick, untrustworthy. You know, it moves it on the spectrum. It's like, you do it enough and no one trusts you about anything. So you really have to get introspective and look in the mirror and ask yourself, what am I saying I was going to do that I'm not doing? And that's on a leadership level. That's not even talking about like personal or relationships and things like that, which is a whole nother ballgame, but just as more important, but it all applies. And then there's just completely on the personal level, the commitments you keep to yourself. And that's really where it starts. If you keep, that's why the V50 is such a powerful thing for me, is that keeping those personal commitments. When you make a promise to yourself, you have to keep it. Otherwise, you begin to not trust yourself. And if you don't trust yourself, then you have to start creating that false reality so you can live with yourself and live with the reflection in the mirror. So commitments, it's huge. It's huge. And it's what I wanted to talk about a little bit this morning as I make my way to the gym and get ready to destroy the shoulders. So make those commitments to yourself, keep those commitments to yourself, but importantly, more importantly, because I say that a lot, is more importantly, or not more importantly, but just as importantly, if you say you're going to do something and you let other people know you're going to do something, it's vital that you do so. Otherwise, you damage your integrity and you damage the trust, the noun and the verb. So, have a great day. Strengthen your body, strengthen your mind, strengthen your soul. Take the time to invest each and every day into it. It is a beautiful, beautiful, I'm trying to think what today is. Wednesday? Beautiful Wednesday morning. You only get to go on this ride once, so I hope every day you're improving yourself just a little, man. Your body, your mind, your soul. Just investing in yourself, proving to yourself that you are the person you said you were going to be. Keep those commitments to yourself. Build that confidence so your competence will grow. And I say it almost every one of these LFGs. Every one of these LFGs, I say that, build your competence so you can build your confidence, And the thing is, it doesn't even matter what we're talking about. If you keep those commitments to yourself, your self-confidence will grow. If you tell yourself, hey, I'm going to make my bed when I wake up in the morning. And I mean, I know there's a lot of McRaven's make your bed and a lot of, Peterson's clean your room and all that kind of stuff. But the point is real, is it's not about making some grandiose commitment. It's about making a baby commitment and then actually doing what you said you were going to do. Actually doing what you said you were going to do. And every time you do it, you get a little stronger. It gets a little stronger. And those things you can make commitments to and keep, they get stronger. And it's powerful. It's absolutely powerful. So, make those commitments, keep those commitments, prove to yourself you are the person you said you were going to be. It's amazing how far you'll go. And now it's time to destroy it at the gym. Enjoy the journey. Godspeed.